Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Mist. I'm here just tapping into some more energy today around what's happening with the planets, of course, because that's kind of how we do things here. I focus on, what may be happening out there in the astrology, and then I work with you and the collective to balance energies, remove blockages, and help you grow quickly, help you rise, and help you live a life that is more aligned to you. So, without further ado, let me just dive into the astrology. So, what we have today going on is we've got Venus and Jupiter together, and then we also have the backdrop of Neptune in Pisces. So basically, we have three different really beautiful planets playing off of each other today. So I'm just going to go into the archetypes of each planet. So Venus is all about love. It's all about community. It's all about harmony and relationships. It's about making new, beautiful connections with people. Could be about romance, but it doesn't have to be. It can also be about those deep soul connections with friends. And so Venus is interacting with Jupiter, and Jupiter is a really benevolent planet. Jupiter is the great expander. And so Jupiter is essentially expanding all of these Venus qualities. Venus loves luxuriousness. She loves beautiful relationships. She loves harmony. Venus is also the center of our creative force, which is located in our sacral chakra. So as Jupiter interacts with Venus, we've got this great expansion happening of our creative abilities. And when I do this balancing, when I do this healing session with you, we're going to remove any blockages that are getting in the way of you and your relationships, whether they be romantic ones or friendships. Also, tapping into expanding your creativity. So if there's anything you want to create, if you're an artist or if you create music, if you do any types of these things and you're really wanting to create, this balancing is for you, because it will really expand your ability to create and kind of open up new avenues of creation that are living inside of you right now and waiting to be expressed. So this is a super fun balancing today, because it is all about love. It's all about creativity. And then one more planet that's involved in all this is Neptune. And Neptune is really about higher spirituality, and Neptune is also about dissolving things. And so if you have, old relationship patterns showing up in your life right now, Neptune is helping us dissolve all these old energies between us and other people, or between us and our relationship with the world. And so just take a second to think about what kind of sticky, dense energy, or what kind of stuff in your life holds you back. And just think about how Neptune can dissolve all of those old, dense energies. Because that's what's happening right now. And with the help of this balancing, it's going to be magnified. So if you're ready to dissolve some old energies holding you back in your relationships, if you're ready to connect with beautiful people and create those soul connections, or really deepen into the connections you already have, if you're ready to create, if you're ready to forgive, today's the day. So let's just dive into the balancing right now. And if you just want to lay back, it's always helpful to give this healing session your full attention. Just allow yourself to come into your body and into your breath. Yes. just really feel those connections. Really feel what you want your Venus life to look like. What do you want to create in this life? Who do you want to create it with? Venus is all about collaboration, so really just focus in a little bit into self. What is it about your life that you want to expand into? Venus is all about abundance as well, so let's just call that in as well. Okay, so as you continue to be centering in on that breath, feeling the life force moving through your body, I like to focus on my fingertips because it's in my fingertips that I can really feel that life force moving and pulsing through my body. Okay, so now we're going to get into the balancing. The first pattern that's coming up is we're just going to be balancing the lymphatic system and clearing thoughts, allowing in the flow of joy. And then we're going to be updating the genetic code, updating your genetic code and the code of the collective. And this is connected to the lymphatic system. It's also connected to the stomach and spleen. And then we're just going to be focusing on seeing the world in a more useful way. So we're going to be focusing on our sight in this pattern. So if you want to touch your eyes, you can do that to focus that energy. Touch your belly. And then I'm just going to tap over your head and your heart. And we're just going to be clearing thoughts, creating flow and joy within the system. Creating flow and joy in your heart, in your body, and in your life. So I feel in a lot of energy in my hands. Wow. So updating the genetic code, I love that. Venus and Jupiter and Neptune are all working together to update humanity's genetic code so that we can live in harmony, so that we can expand our creativity, so we can build deeper connections and strengthen our relationships. Maybe strengthen our relationship to community. Okay. Was that it? Yes. Okay. So great. That was the first pattern. There's another pattern following this. So just continue to stay connected to your breath. And the second pattern is we're just going to be balancing your fluids. So balancing all the fluids in the body, and then we're also going to be unwinding some memories related to types of people that you've experienced in your life that may have hurt you. This is where Neptune comes in. Neptune is just going to dissolve those memories of hurt, those memories of sadness, those memories of that contain anger and fear. And just imagine all of that anger or fear. Just imagine it dissolving out of you. What I'm seeing is kind of like a dissolving mist in the air that is kind of dispersing away from you. Any of those anger, fear, hurts that you've experienced in the past, they don't have to happen again in your new relationships. They don't have to happen again in these relationships that you currently have. You can forgive. And you can have harmony in your relationships. You can have romance. You can love again. So again, I'm just tapping over the head and the heart, kind of just unwinding over the head and the heart, actually. Unwinding these memories, and I'm actually feeling the memories unwinding out of the heart space. And lastly, we're just going to clear anger and fear. Because that's what we do. When the body has kind of these more negative emotions, when we clear those, we create a lot of space for new things to come in, or for new expressions of our creativity and of ourselves. So we're just going to remove anger and fear. Is there anything else coming up? Nope. I'm getting that anger, fear, and we're going to replace that anger and fear with strength. So again, I'm just going to tap over your head into your heart. And we're just going to clear this anger and this fear, replacing it with strength. Creating strength in community, creating strength in our personal romantic relationships, creating strength in our friendships. Because all relationships have their struggles. Life is not without struggle and growth. So it takes strength to maintain those relationships and those bonds, and to keep growing them and keep coming back to that table. Also just creating inner strength and having harmony within yourself and with your relationship to yourself. And really it starts there, right? Okay, so that was the session. Thank you so much for being here. If you would like additional support, I'm here for help. My link to my website is in the description. And thank you all so much again for being here and for having the courage to change, to grow, to expand. Because that's what we're here to do. We're here to grow, we're here to expand. And we're here to live a beautiful, creative Venus life. So, namaste. Love you guys. Take care. We'll see you again soon.